Alrighty, we're gonna get started here soon with quali. We are here in Hungary for round 7 of the URA league, where everything is rigged for David Dorsey. We will get our weather here soon. Last week at Austria, our winner was Drag King in the McLaren. He looked absolutely dominant out there at Austria. We'll see if he can do it again here in Hungary. As you can tell, we do have a new person in the Aston, Prof. Phil 5155. That's a fucking name. Unfortunately, it's just not as good as Sam Squanch. Sam Squanch is a great name. But Sam Squanch, unfortunately, did get booted from the Aston Martin team. Apparently, he... don't know how to put this lightly, but he contracted an STD, and he ended up spreading that throughout the Aston Martin. For Aston Martin, as he headquarters infected with an STD. And it was like not even a normal one. It was like a created one of his own. Like he somehow got super herpes and passed it to everybody. So all of our thoughts and prayers are out there over to Aston Martin. We do have another gentleman that unfortunately had to leave. His name's Captain. He is no longer with us. He recently found out his passion for line dancing in Mexico. I don't get it, but he has since moved to Mexico to be with his boyfriend. Oh, I'm sorry. Boyfriend. And join a Mexican line dancing team. So, hope he does well, but he's probably not going to. So, we're starting here at qualifying. We got a Drag King starting it first with a time lapped. We will see what he does, see kind of what that benchmark is. I expect him to be up there. Hungary, as you know, is a challenging track. It's hard to get past. Most passing is done on turn 1. Honestly, within those first couple turns, turn 1, 2, and 3. But some of these guys don't know how to race, and they're very dangerous. So we'll see if there's any accidents caused by, people like Titanium or Brownito Supreme. Those guys don't know how to race wheel to wheel. We'll call them out. Alrighty, as Drag King is coming around the final corner. Puts in a 117.3. Next is Lil Milk at 117.7. And then his teammate, Styled Harmony, is 119.5. Oof. Lay off the Backstreet Boys tribute band, Styled Harmony. May want to go a little quicker than that. Rocket Man in the Haas goes third, 119.0. We're gonna... Dubsy is already out of qualifying. Good for him. After what he did last week. Fucker doesn't deserve it. RF1 Tom, the league's best driver, is on a flying lap. Let's watch him fly around here. We all expect him to be at the top. We do have a caution sector 3. Look at RF1 Tom just drive the fuck out of that Alpine. God, I swear if that wasn't a French-owned company and their colors weren't blue and fucking pink, whew, I'd be a fan. Unfortunately, RF1 Tom is just a dum-dum. Decided to race for a fucking French company. Dumbass. Comes around the final corner. Let's see what he can pop it into. As we expected, he is up at the top as a 117 flat. That is expected. Dorsey, also right behind him with a 117.0. Drag King's still in third. Looks like All In posted a 117.4. Henny and the Red Bull, 117.5. That's our top 5 currently. We still have some couple people going. Looks like our new driver, Professor Phil. I'm just going to call him Dr. Phil. Let's go with that. He pops it into 8th with a 118. Sorry, 9th, 118.6. Not too shabby for the new one. Still got Siegel. And look at him driving out there. Is that a hawk? Is that a blue jay? Is that a hummingbird? Nah, that's a seagull. As you guys know, Sergel is part seagull on his grandmother's side. Yep, his family's into that weird shit. Looks like he set a nice purple sector 1. We'll see what he does the rest of this lap. Titanium puts it up into 4th, and Subfilime in 5th. Pushing All In down to 6th. Purple sector 2. Man, this is going to be really disappointing if he doesn't put it up top, considering he's got first 2 sectors are purple. There he goes. He puts it up into 3rd, 117.1. Solid job. We got both Mercedes in 2nd and 3rd. Looks like this might be a Mercedes race. We'll find out. Watch Drag King now that he's back up there. Currently on his outlap. So far, a lot of people in the 117s. We got 1st through 9th in the 117s. We'll see who can break that 117 mark. I definitely expect Tommy Boy to do it. Like I said, he's the best that ever was. Fucking greatest. This league is better for having his mere presence in it. So, don't let us down, Tommy Boy. Lingy and the other Aston posted a 139.2. Oof. I just don't think that's going to cut it, bud. I mean, it's a hell of a strat, but just don't think that's going to cut it. Alrighty, Dad. Drag King has started his lap. I wonder if Drag King is still doing his drag work in Miami. I know he was famous down there for it. I'm telling you, I've seen it for myself. It's very convincing. I thought for sure Drag King was a woman when I first met him. But he got me. He fooled me. So it's a purple sector 1, so it looks like he's going along pretty quick. Keeps it nice and tidy through there. Sets a purple sector 2. We'll see if he can be the first ones to break that 117 mark, get into the 116s. As he crosses the line, he is at a 116.8. Hell of a lap from Drag King. We have, it looks like Dorsey's on a flying lap. Let's see if he can break into them 116s. I expect him to. He usually cheats, so it wouldn't surprise me if he just pops in a 110.8. Just says, fuck y'all. I cheat and I win. It's what I do in the Mercedes. Coming around the final corner. And he crosses the line at a 116.3. What did I say? That was nearly 5 tenths faster than our next driver. Somebody check that fucking car. And then the GOAT himself, Mr. RF1 Tom, has entered the building. He is on his flying lap. We're just following along with the top 3 right now. And then we'll check out some other ones. Yeah, if Tom doesn't beat Dorsey's lap, he's definitely cheating. There's just no two ways, ifs about it. Look at that. Purple Sector 2. That's expected. God, that car's ugly, though. RF1 Tom, a 116.4. So he's a little bit less than a tenth off of Dorsey. I'm telling you, that 10th, that's the rocket fuel that fucking Mercedes put in their car for Dorsey. Looks like we got Tit and the other Alpine going along here. See if he can maybe find a couple tenths, bump himself to the top 5. Don't expect it, because he's not that good. Yep, what did I say? Lost all his momentum there. Good job, bud. All in, the Alfa Romeo. He was up near to the top at the beginning of quali. Let's see if he can get back up there. Comes across the line, does find a couple tenths, gets him up into P8. His teammate, Jay Supreme. He's flying around. See, now that's a good looking car, though. Alfa Romeos may not be fast, but man, do they make a good looking car. All In has been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Good job. Good job, All In. Supreme's coming in. Must not have liked that lap. Professor Phil is coming in. Sorry, Dr. Phil. That's an alias. Our new driver and Dr. Phil. A bunch of numbers. He's coming into the pits. He is currently in 12th. Rocket Man is yet... See if he's going. Looks like he might be. In the Haas. Squish is yet to exit the pits for a time lap. Don't know what he's doing. I think he's just like, I suck. Might as well stay in the back and my teammate do all the good things. He's used to being carried by teammates, myself included, back in my heyday racing. Constantly. Had to make up for the positions that Squish would lose us, so I understand your pain, Drag King, and having a teammate that's just not that good, because he was my teammate and he sucked. But let's see what Rocket Man can do. Rocket Man. He does improve slightly. Doesn't break into them 117s though. He's still 13th. We got a couple outlaps. We got Tit. Little Mo. Little Milk. And Draking. Looks like Draking is the one that's starting his lap next. He was the first driver to break into the 116s. Let's see if he can find himself. What does he need? Needs a little bit less than 5. Go 4.5 tenths. Bump himself up into P1 and knock that cheating son of a bitch Dave Dorsey out of first place. Looks like everybody's gonna start coming out here now. Does set a purple sector 2. Come on, Drag King. You can do it. No, he can't. Does get some, get a little faster time, but doesn't get any positions. Little Milk has decided not to keep his 4 tires on the track. He has disqualified his lap. Let's see how Henny's doing. We haven't watched Henny too much today in that godforsaken Red Bull. God, I hate Max Verstappen. Such a fucking douche. But let's root for Henny, people. Not everybody who drives a Red Bull is a loser. Missed that apex just a wee bit there, bud. Interesting line. Coming around the final corner. See if he can break into the top 5. He does not, unfortunately. Our pole setter Dorsey is out there. No need to watch him. He's just cheating anyways. We got Little Mo, Sergal, Tit. He's coming around the final turn. Let's see how he does. Nothing. Sub for Lime. Looks like he did set a purple sector 2. And what do you know? Dorsey in the Mercedes. That's another faster lap. God, he's just not a good person. Come on, Sub for Lime. Hell yeah, bud. Atta boy. Way to improve. Way to improve. That is a guy with racing in his blood. Hell of a job, Sub for Lime. Gets it up to 5th. Siegel has found himself in 4th. Solid job. Not sure why RF1 Tom didn't come out. I guess he just wants to make it interesting. RF1 Tom does improve up into 11th. Looks like Tit's coming around now. Let's see if he improves this time. He does. Gets it bumped up to 8th. And then we have Supreme. He is coming into the pits. So, that looks to be our order. We did get a DQ from All In. He blocked the pit lane. Dumbass. Dub Z didn't get disqualified. I think he just kind of quit. I think he got a race quali ban for his antics last week. If you tuned in last week, you saw him do some sketchy shit. Squish did not set a time. Don't know why. It's a very bold strategy. We'll see if it works out for him. Styled Harmony. Oh, well. There you go. Alrighty. So let's go to our results here. We have nobody important in first. The best in the league in second. And then we have Drag King in third. Lingy in fourth. Seagulls in fifth. A sub for Lime is sixth. We got Whole Milk here in seventh. Tit is in eighth. Henny B in ninth. And then Little Mo. Look at Little Mo. Look at him cracking top 10. Good job, bud. Good job. Our newcomer, Dr. Phil, has put it into 11th. Solid. We'll see how he does in the race. J Supreme and Rocket Man and Brownito, Styled Harmony, Squish, Dub Z, and All In. Sorry, the rest of you. Good luck, I guess. Alrighty, so we do have a little break here, about 5 minutes. If any of you in the... Ooh, shit. We got rain. Nobody told me about that. Yeah. So we got a little 5-minute break here. If any of you here in the Twitch chat have any questions for yours truly, or any questions for the drivers you'd like me to ask, by all means, send them on in. I will ask or answer whatever your question is. Alrighty. As we wait for our eager Twitch viewers who love to ask questions, put some fucking questions out, we will bring you this little gimme from our sponsor. Our sponsor today, let's go with, let's go with Rolex. They're nice watches. Who doesn't like a rollie on the wrist, eh? God, you guys suck. Send in some questions, bro. This team seems to be Rocket Man's possible first rain race ever. So, if he can make it to turn 1, good for him. Passes are extremely underrated. You know, I mean, unfortunately, the drivers are mid, and the car is below average. But they got a great boss. Gunther is a good man, solid man. And they got some smart Asian people that do some twiddling with the car to make it seem like it's going real fast in a straight line. But if this is Rocket's first time in a rain race, I'll be happy if he completes a lap. It seems like a pretty high goal for him. Little Mo in the other Haas. I feel like I should say something nice. You know what? I expect him. I'm thinking a top 5 finish. I'm thinking a top 5 finish for Little Mo. And I'm thinking possibly fastest lap. Yeah, I'm going to go fastest lap. I think Little Mo's in for a good one. It's a feeling in my gut. Oh, I appreciate that. Aw. Everyone likes compliments. If everybody loves a compliment. You're making me blush over here, Kitty Gray Davis. Making me blush. It's very nice of you. Yeah, Mo. No pressure, dumbass. Just kidding. Ah, he's a bit of a Rain Man himself. What are you? Special needs? Do you have a handicap? Have you seen that movie? I don't know if I'd be bragging about being a Rain Man there, bud. But like I said, I'm not gonna say bad things about you because I believe in you. Your teammate, You, yes. It is possible we get some dry racing at the end. Possible this rain runs out, maybe get a little dry racing, but who the fuck wants that? Let's make it interesting. Oh my god, it's the longest fucking 5 minutes of my entire life. Little Mo. You're good people, bud. You are good people. I'm rooting for you. I'm sure your girlfriend is too. Or maybe she's not. Who knows? My girlfriend doesn't root for me. Just kidding. She loves me. She's a good girl. It's nice having a good woman by your side, ain't it? Makes you a better man. We should be coming up to the end of our 5 minutes here. Any last questions or requests? I am all ears. Are you racing on the couch? That doesn't make sense. She's laying on the couch. Oh shit, it was her birthday? Shit. Happy birthday, girl. What little Mo get you? He better take you out to a really nice restaurant and then taking you shit. Sorry, little Mo's girlfriend. You're more important than, you know what? Fuck it. You're more important than this formation lap. Happy birthday. I hope Lil Mo spoiled you to a very nice dinner. Took you shopping. Showed you love and affection that every single woman deserves in this world. Especially our mamas, boys. Especially our mamas. Alrighty. Formation lap here. Dave is leading the pack. God, wouldn't it be nice if he just fucked up turn one? That'd be delightful. Let RF1 Tom just scoot away with it. Just scoot away with it. Yeah, not good weather. But if I know RF1 Tom like you know RF1 Tom, he thrives in pressure situations, not ideal conditions. He feels most at home when it's toughest for him. He knows he can fight through. I believe in our RF1 Tom. Shit, Lil Mo starting 10th, and I said he'd finish top 5. You know what? I'm still gonna believe in you, Lil Mo. Didn't realize you were starting 10th. I thought you were starting 6th. That's kind of why I went with the top 5 finish. My bad. But I still believe in you. I think you can do it. Alrighty, as we're coming around fun first couple turns. Hey, look at that. That's a nice spin move. Good job, sub for Lime. Alright, what the fuck? They're not disqualified. They're not disqualified. It's okay. RF Tom is fine. There it goes. Alright, as we're going to our 5 red lights. And away we go. Alright, come on, can I get a better view? Here we go. Dorsey's trying to get some traction. RF Tom is getting dragged down by Drag King. Come on, Tommy boy. There you go. Stay ahead of him. Alrighty, it looks like we do have some issues. Squish has gone down, up. Who the fuck is in last? Dub Z? Dear Lord, what happened with Dub Z? They are... Alright, we got a safety car. Lingy and Circle. What the fuck did that seagull-looking motherfucker do? Huh. You know what? I'm not blaming Lingy. I'm blaming Seagull. Didn't see it. Don't know what happened. But I'm just gonna go ahead and blame Seagull. Because he looks like a fucking seagull. Other than that, just as I expected, Little Mo up into 6th already. Knew that was going to happen. Called it. Sub for Lime in 5th. Little Whole Milk in the Williams in P4. Good for you, bud. Penny in the Red Bull 7th. Dr. Phil, our newcomer, has jumped up into P8. There you go, bud. There you go, bud. Supreme, Tits. Rocket Man has... Well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, but he has completed a lap as of now. Good job, bud. Looks like Drag King is pitting. Don't know why. He may have gotten damage when he was tussling with Tom. I'm just going to go ahead and say Drag King bumped into Tom, not Tom into Drag King. That wouldn't look good, bud. But Squish is up into P13 after starting 16. That's solid. If we're going to have rain like this for most of the race, we're going to get a few safety cars. Anybody have any predictions over under on the safety cars? I'll put it at 3.5. Over under on 3.5 safety cars. Put in your projections here on the Twitch channel, and I'll let you know if you're right or wrong, because I already have the script. Dave Dorsey gave it to me. He controls this league, and he decides on the outcomes. So just let me know. Alrighty, safety car, how about we come on in this lap, eh? Everybody's caught up. Little Mo going with the under. Okay, 3. Under. Going with the under. So we're already at 1. I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong. Sorry. I don't want to give it away. But let's just say I hope you're right. Because the other alternative is really bad. 6. Alrighty. Well, looks like we get to go around one more time. And we have another pit order. Dub Z has decided to come into the pits. What's up, bud? Why you pitting now? What's going on? maybe he just wanted to see his crew. I hear Ferrari have some very handsome gentlemen in their pit crew. Maybe he just missed him. Wanted to see him. No idea. Whoever the fuck that was that joined can get the fuck out. We should have safety car in this lap. Safety car is in this lap. We'll have Dave control the pace. Man, that would be fucking hilarious if he bent it. Trying to warm up his tires. Rocket Man! Getting that 5-second penalty. Gliding into tit. Good job, bud. Hey, you've done 3 laps. I didn't predict more than that. We'll see when Dorsey decides to let it go. F1 Tom is just calmly waiting. Still warming up his tires. And he is gone. Laying it down. Let's see if he can keep the power down. Rocket Man has decided to pit. Good job, bud. Here we go. Turn 1. Let's see if we have any incidents. So far, so good. Drag King is already up to 12th. Yep, good job. Siegel has left the session. We'll see if I can add him on in here to bring him on up here to the booth, see if he wants to. Looks like they're keeping it pretty clean so far after the safety car. Everybody's still kind of packed in tight. Other than Rocket Man. Alrighty. See, they're coming around here. So, RF1 Tom is probably a little bit too far back to make a move quite yet. As there will be no DRS while there is rain. Little Mo does make the move on Subfalime. Hey, what'd I say? Little Mo up in the 4th. I swear to God, if you don't finish top 5 now, Little Mo, I will never talk nicely about you again. Tip has gone up on our newcomer, Dr. Phil, with a bunch of numbers. He seems to be going a little slow. Yep, he's down a spot, down 2 spots. Looks like he had some issues in those corners. He may not be liking this rain. Dubsy gets on Style and Harmony. And Dorsey's pulled out a little bit of a gap to RF1 Tom. RF1 Tom's just playing with his food. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Just playing with his food. Hi, little Kit Kat. Playing with his food. He's got whole milk right there though. Whole milk is keeping it within that second. Again, there's no DRS, but you're in a second, at least you can get a good drag. Our boy Little Mo, P4, Oh, last sub for Lime. Henny. Of course, he has set another fastest lap. Oh, keeping it pretty close. There is starting to be a little gap up front with RF1 Tom. Also, Little Mo is almost 2 seconds behind Whole Milk. Except for Lime is a second, Henny is over a second, so they're all kind of has a nice little gap. But Drag King, right on the heels of Brownito, Supreme. Drag King did have to pit early, so he's got some spots to make up. Started third, now he's down to 10th, but he has made up some spots. As he comes flying around here, still just right on the back. Brownito. Gotta be careful in this rain. You don't know what that driver in front of you is like. You gotta have trust that not only on you and your right and left foot, but the driver ahead of you. Make sure he's fully aware, got his head on a swivel. He's setting another fastest lap. Yep, he's cheating. Let's see here. Let's see if Drag King, he's going to have a good toe down to turn 1. See if he can get the move on Brownito. Looks like he's going to. Yes, he does. Just like that. All in. Looks like he's going to get probably bumped down. Yep, Dub Z and Dr. Phil. You come out of that last turn, that's a long straight. If you come out of that last turn not with any kind of issues, it can really set you up for some trouble. Ooh, as they go side by side into that that left-hander. That is extremely clean. Look at Dub Z. Looks like he may have learned something from last race. Not just running into people. But he gets ahead of Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. I'm glad we got him in here. I got some issues I gotta talk about. Think he could help me? We got Supreme and Tit. They're all pretty close. Supreme's right behind Henny. But you got Tit right behind him, and Drag King's coming right up. Got 4 drivers like that, very close. Any one of them, again, gets on the power a little too early around that final turn, anything like that, that can set you up to get passed by 1, 2, 3 people. Supreme, come on, Tit, throw some balls, make a move, bud. Come on. Go around the outside. Go around the outside. You won't do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. 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 Hold it. Hold it. Attaboy. Good job, Titanium. Dub Z did get ahead of Brownito. Brownito's going back a couple spots. That's not good. As we check up back here on the top. All right. All right, Tom. Come on, bud. You are quicker than this. I believe in you. What am I saying? Dave's cheating. That's what it is. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Alright. Drag King has now gotten ahead of Supreme. He is moving quickly through that field, trying to catch back up. Squish is far behind. All in. Dr. Phil, Dub Z, all falling in very closely behind Brownito. Brownito is going backwards, and he is going backwards in a hurry. Yep, see, comes out of that last turn. And you saw his rear end just get a little loose. That's going to set you up for Dub Z to just whoop, go right by you down the inside. It's unfortunate, but maybe we get to see Dr. Phil make a move. Who wouldn't want to see that? Come on, Dr. Phil. Still going to fall closely behind. Really tough to make a move on anywhere else on this lap other than turn one. You really got to have some confidence and faith in the other driver to not want to just take you out. Kind of like what we saw from Dub Z and Dr. Phil. We do have a safety car. Who fucked up this time? I don't see anybody moving down that quickly. All In looks like All In had some issues because he's now 10 seconds behind, but other than that, I'm not quite sure why we got a safety car. Let's check in on All In. Yep, he did something. Because he is missing the front of his vehicle. Hey, bud, you're missing something. Yeah. Good job, All In. Well, we are at 2 safety cars now. Little Mo is the only one who has guessed, and he guessed 3, so he guessed the under. Over-under is 3.5. So if we get one more, we're going to have some people pitting here. Looks like we got Whole Milk, Granito, obviously All In is going to be pitting without a front nose. Kind of need that. Squish and Backstreet Boy tribute band member, Styled Harmony. They are pitting as well. I'm gonna tighten this grid back up again, which is nice. Dorsey was cheating just a little bit too much. Lil Mo, you are in 3rd place right now. I'm not gonna lie. You better finish top 5. If you finish 3rd and we do our interviews after the race, I'm just saying I predicted it. I predicted it. Don't wait, Daddy. Alright, Daddy. Daddy! I hate how RF1 Tom is in the Alpine. I hate that so much. Why couldn't we have put him in a better car? We're gonna hang around with Little Mo. Ooh, Supreme is now coming into pit. Couldn't have pitted the lap before that? Guess not. But we're gonna follow around a little bit with Lil Mo. Just because he's was our underdog of the day. Not for me. I knew he'd be doing this good. Like I said, I called it. But he was the underdog for the day. And now he is in 3rd. See if we have to go around again. I have a feeling we will, just based on our runners in the back. We'll see. Might be close. 2-2 doo-doo Max Verstappen. I mean, if that's an insult to Max Verstappen, I'm fine with it. Because fuck him. But safety car is in this lap. We're going to follow along with our hero of the day, Little Mo. Probably should get the leader. Well, anybody that writes a song about Max Verstappen is stupid. I hope they get Lou Gehrig's disease. Looks like Dorsey's probably starting his lap a little earlier than the previous safety car lap. And crash out, Dave. Damn. You got a very good start. You got a very good start. Dear Lord, that guy just cheats way too frequently. Alright, Tom. You can do this, bud. We all believe in you. Yeah, we know, Drifter King. You're not trying to be disrespectful. Just nobody likes Max Verstappen. That's all. Any chance we get here at URA League headquarters to make fun of a guy with a lisp and complains all the time and thinks he's God's gift to racing, we will do that. Just a heads up. You can sing. Go ahead and sing. Make it a good song. I'm a fan of Shania Twain. Alrighty. Drag King is making some moves. He is now up into 4th. Sufferlime and Whole Milk are going at it. Whole Milk gets up on him. Come on, Whole Milk. You got them strong bones for that turn. There it is. Come on. Is he going to be ahead? Yes, he is, but he's going to have the outside for this turn. Let's see what Drag King does. Alright. Guess we won't get a look at that. Sticks it. Good job to Whole Milk. Drag King's been on fire lately. Supreme, look at this group. There's about to be another safety car, isn't there? These dum-dums don't know how to not hit each other. They're all very close to one another. You got Henny, Titanium, Supreme, Dubsy, and Dr. Phil. Ooh, Titanium has to go out wide, leaving it open for Supreme. Yeah. That leaves Dubsy right on, and Dubsy's back. Yeah. There you go, Dub. Atta boy. The brake is on your left, bud. Dubsy. It's alright. It's alright, Dubsy. No safety car, though. Got Styled still there. Squish, all in. Yeah, those top 7 have all built a decent little gap. Anywhere from over a second to over 2 seconds. Closest battles right now are in the midfield. All in is close. We got Styled Harmony very close behind Squish. Let's watch Styled Harmony. Let's watch a Williams get over on Squishy. Come on, Styled. If none of you have heard, Style Harmony is in the Backstreet Boys tribute band, and it's actually very good. Some of their music is on Apple Music and Spotify. They don't have the dance moves like the Backstreet Boys. Man, do they got the lungs. Let's see here. Still following close behind Squish. All In is still very close behind Dr. Phil. Whole Milk getting the fastest lap. Atta boy. We also now have Drag King very close to Little Mo. Come on, bud. We're down to 4th. Like I said, you better finish top 5. Alright, looks like Drag King got over on him. All In is getting over. Very close with Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil holds it. Very close. Let's see if All In can push him up to this fast left-hander. Yes, Max does drive for a Red Bull. Ooh. Right on that rear end. Who doesn't like being on someone's rear end? Ooh, Squish and Style and Harmony. Kind of saw that there. Style and Harmony did get over on Squish into that chicane. Not normally a passing area, but he did it. And they are all very close to one another here. Style and Harmony down to Dub Z. Watch out for Dub Z, fellas. He forgets how to brake. All In, looks like he might be getting one on Dr. Phil. Uh-oh, what happened with Dr. Phil? He's slowing down a little bit. Pretty close. Let's check up at the top. As Whole Milk is under 3/10 from our favorite racer, RF1 Tom. What's going on, bud? You ain't being disrespectful to me. And as far as being disrespectful to Max, by all means do it. Please. But you ain't disrespectful to me. I can be disrespectful to you if you want. I'm disrespectful to all of our other drivers in this league other than RF1 Tom because he's very, very handsome and he's good. And he's really nice. He cares about me. He asks me questions. He's a good person. Alrighty. Leaders are all pretty close. Little Mick, 5/10 now. Supreme is very close on Little Mo. I swear to God, Little Mo, if you fuck this up. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't let him pass you. Don't do it. Come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. Here you go, Lil Mo. Uh-oh. Whole Milk has made the move on RF1 Tom. Down the straight. Damn it. Drifter King, you are more than welcome to be in here. I do not care if you're in here or not. You want to be in here? Great. We love having viewers. We got 30 million viewers around the world right now watching this race. And you are one of the most important ones. So please, ask away any questions you have. We still got All In following close behind Henny in the Red Bull. Little Mo is dropping now. Supreme just a wee bit. Dr. Phil is 5 seconds off of All In, and then he's got Styled Harmony, Titanium, Dub Z following very close. I'll follow along with these guys. As All In is moving up on Henny, it seems like. Brownito has retired from the sesh. We have a couple pitters in RF1 Tom and Little Mo. Looks like we're going to have Dub Z in the pits as well. Close behind. Titanium. Is he going to get one unstyled? Oh. Well. No. There went RF1 Tom. What'd you do, bud? Who hit RF1 Tom? Why is RF1 Tom ever missing from who did it? Who's the motherfucker that did it? Swear to God, Tom, we will find out. And I'll punch that motherfucker in the face. We do have a VSC, not a full safety car, so that we count VSCs as half a safety car. So right now we are at 2.5. 2.5. Safety car, virtual safety cars come to an end. We got a little milk, whole milk, sorry. Falling very close behind our leader, Dorsey now. Dorsey hasn't had much issues today. As we got Supreme and Drag King are pitting. That's solid from Drag King to get back up the leaderboard, but now he's got to pit again, so. It does look like it has stopped raining, so it looks like it might dry out here soon as Whole Milk has put the move on Dorsey. Who doesn't like seeing Dorsey get past? Ah, suck a bitch. And he's falling close behind All In. Titanium is still someone close to Styled. Whole Milk has left the session. What the fuck? Whole Milk, get your ass back in. Assuming his AI driver has taken over for him until he can get back in here. Pitting. Yeah, I know, Kitty Davis. We're all a little sad for RF1 Tom. Don't worry, we will find the person that did this. Or, if you are with him, if you want to let us know who did it, I will say some very mean things about that person on this stream. So you just let me know. Dorsey has taken it back over from Whole Milk's AI driver because Whole Milk is not in the session right now. Looks like his internet may have kicked him. Hopefully he can get back in here and reel him back in. But we got Squish and Drag King all within a second of the person in front of them. So looks like the McLarens are the only ones that might be able to do something for us. We've been following along Drag King a little bit. I have full confidence he will be in front of J Supreme. Squish, on the other hand, going against Styled Harmony. You know what? We're going to watch Drag King get ahead of Supreme. Other than that, everybody else has got a decent little gap between them and their next closest driver. DRS has enabled, so it is getting dry out there and it is ready for softs. Or sorry, not softs, but dry tires. As we have Dorsey And sub for Lime coming into pit. Looks like they're putting on them dry tires. We got All In, Henny. Ooh, RF1, did you put on? Oh, he did. I bet you he gets up some spots. Yep, Styles having issues. Squish is out there. Yeah, he's staying out there in the intermediates. That's a bold strat, Cotton. I don't think that's going to work. We're going to have some issues around this lap. And well, Whole Milk is still on the... He's going to have some issues. A lot of people are... Titanium still needs to pit. Squish needs to pit, like I said. Ferrari of Sub for Lime has gone to the dry tires. Drag King has gone to the dry tires. Supreme. All In. Little Mo. They are on dry tires. Henny. Dr. Phil. Dub. Styled. Rocket Man. And RF1 Tom have all gone to the dry tires. So just a few runners. Here comes Whole Milk. So Felina is very close behind on Squish. Squish is having some issues. Yep. Drag King's gotten him. He's probably going to have to let Supreme just go through so he can get to that pits. Yep, here he comes. Squish is in the pits to put on the dry tires. Titanium is in the pits. Our current leaderboard looks right now. We got Dorsey in first, Whole Milk in second, Sub for Lime in third, Drag King in fourth, J Supreme sixth, All In, or J Supreme fifth, All In sixth, Little Mo in seventh. Little Mo, you need to finish top 5, bud. RF1 Tom is putting in the fastest lap. That boy zooming. No penalties out there so far. It's a bit difficult to get some penalties around here. It's a very, very close track. But it's nice to see nobody, people with no penalties. RF1 Tom gets up on Rocket Man. Start making that climb. Little Mo is falling closely behind All In. Come on, bud. We're rooting for you. And the cheating Mercedes and Dorsey Davis now got the fastest lap. Damn you. Let's see what he can do with a little DRS here. Sub for Lime and Drag King are going back and forth. Little Mo just can't reel it in quite yet. Oh, look at Drag King going to, oh, dear Lord. Sub for Lime just said, excuse me, I'm coming in there. Hey, he got the spot. He's up into second, Supreme third, Drag King in fourth, and Whole Milk right behind him in fifth. This is a close battle for second place. We'll call it first place of the non-cheating group. This final turn. We're gonna have some DRS on Sub. Let's see if either one of them. Not quite. But they're gonna have another shot here with DRS. Keep it slotted right in behind Dr. Phil has made the move on Henny. We'll see if he can stick it. Looks like he can. He's going to keep it around this turn. Good job, bud. Our new driver, Dr. Phil, up into P8. Having a solid race so far for his first time out with us. And Squish is down there. He's on the mediums and Styles on the hards. Battling for P12. That's not interesting. Dorsey, our current leader, still up into first with a 14-second gap. All in is closing up on Whole Milk. Whole Milk, I don't know if he's joined back in yet. It doesn't seem like it because he's losing ground. So Supreme and Drag King still too far back. Looks like RF1 Tom might be getting one over on Squish here in a second. Titanium getting that fastest lap. Way to take it away from Dorsey. Tom. A nice move down the inside on Squish. Fairly easy man to pass. Still got Supreme and Drag King. They're all fighting it out for P2, P3, P4. All in's about 5 seconds off of them, so it's those three in their own little world. Little Mo, come on, bud. About 11 laps left. Dorsey getting the fastest lap again. Little Mo, you're in 6th. You just need one more spot, bud. That's all you need. One more position. And you have fulfilled the promise and the hope that I had for you. Come on. Just don't know if Little Mo has it in him. All in is he's faster in the areas he needs to be faster. RF1 Tom has moved over on Styled Harmony up into 12th. But I think All in is just faster in those areas where once you get to that DRS, Little Mo is just a little bit too far back. We still believe, Little Mo. We still believe. Dr. Phil is getting close to Whole Milk, though. And we have our first penalty. That boy Styled. Somebody had to do it. Hey, somebody had to be first. Good job, bud. Dr. Phil is very close behind Whole Milk with Henny right behind him. Oof. Making the pass out of the corner. Didn't need the DRS, but he's going to use it. Up into P7. Now he's got Whole Milk and Henny. We're going to be battling it out. Ooh, Henny might get him. Yes, he does with that DRS. Good job, Henny. We still got Supreme, about 5/10 off sub for Lime. Not a bad race so far for sub for Lime and Jay Supreme. That Alpha is beautiful. Tit has joined the party with Whole Milk and Henny. Dub Z is about 10 seconds off of them. RF1 Tom is 3.5 behind Dub Z, but he'll get that done in about a lap or two. Squish is 5 seconds off of Tom. We got Styled 2. Rocket Man 2. Give it up for Rocket Man, though. I did not expect him to get through the rain, and here he is. Granted, it's last, but here he is. Still chugging along. Alrighty. Subfalime has pulled out over a second on Supreme and Drag King. It's going to help him. Doesn't have to worry about that DRS. I mean, the closest person right now is Whole Milk on Tit. Tit just got over on him. Nobody else is within a second. Looks like Tit is pulling up on Henny. He may have found some pace here recently. He is catching up quickly to Henny. Drag King is back within a second. He's still pretty far off. Drag King is now getting very close to Supreme. Supreme may have had an issue. Whole Milk has rejoined our party. That sucks. He was battling out in first. Now he's down in 10th. Little Mo, you mother... Really, bro? Really? Getting a 3. That's the last time I ever root for you, baby. You better pray. Oh, okay. Hold up. You're back up in the 5th. Hold up. All in decided to suck. And you got 3. Oh god, I swear to god, Lil Mo, you're getting my hopes up again. Alrighty, we got Drag King right on the heels of Subfalime. See if he makes a move here. He's gonna have to go around the outside. Ooh, looks like he might get it done. Yes, he does. He's gonna keep the DRS open. Finally get it done. Good job, Drag King. Now go after Subfalime. Alright, Lil Mo. You are in 5th place. You have a 3-second penalty. Uh-oh. Whole Milk just DNF'd. What'd he do? What happened? Milk? Where you at? Do I get to see you? Something happened at turn 1. No safety car though. Alright, we got Dr. Phil, our newbie this year, this race, in 6th. He is 3.1 seconds off of Little Mo. Little Mo has a 3-second time penalty. There are 5 laps left. Let's see what happens with him. Ooh, RF1 Tom and Dub Z are following very closely behind All In. Let's see if RF1 Tom can jump into that top 10. Dubsy's gonna have the DRS, but he's not as close to All In as Tom is to him. We're gonna keep it there with each other. Nice, Dubsy. Atta boy. There's a wall there, bud. But hey, RF1 Tom into the top 10. That's my dude. Yeah, Dub Z, sorry, bud. It's just not your race. It hasn't been your race the past 2 races. Make sure you watch out for that wall next time. What's up, whole milk?
Up.
What happened with you? Glad we got you on the stream here, but what happened with you? You were passing Dorsey, and then the next thing you know, you're gone.
So, to put it in the nicest perspective, my Xbox decided to force an update with during the middle of that race while I was online. So right as I was going to pass Dave, it just literally black screened me forcing the update.
Well, you got past him, and then as soon as you did that, you got kicked, and then the rain stopped, and it went dry, and you were pretty sure you were the last car to pit for dry tires. It was kind of funny. All In gets a drive-through penalty, speeding under VSC. Drag King did come into pit. Don't know why he did that with only so many laps left. He was going to be in the podium, and now he is down in 7th. But you know what that means, fellas. That gets Little Mo even into the top 5. He's at number 4 now. Only a 3-second penalty. Dr. Phil is 4 seconds behind him. Our prediction looks solid, people. Little Mo might get his first top 5 finish. Let's root for him.
Looks like Drag Queen pitted for some fresh softs to maybe go put in a fast lap here right at the end.
Guess. But he was battling for 2nd and 3rd. I don't know why he did that. I mean, everybody...
He looks up the inside of titanium. Oh, backs out of it. Thinks better of the move.
We got a lot of penalties within these last couple laps. RF1 Tom picked one up, but he is right behind All In.
Oh, it's Drag Queen at the pit again because he had, I think, a drive-through. He's boxing again. What is this about?
I don't know.
All In and Tom both have drive-throughs. Squish gonna squeak out a top 10 here?
Something must have happened with a VSC because a lot of people looks like they got drive-throughs.
Yeah, it looks like Drag King had one.
There was a second there where like 5 people got penalties immediately.
Oh, Squish gonna get by All In and Tom to squeak into that P9 position.
We got both McLarens in the top 10.
Rocket Man on for a top 10 as well right now. Just got ahead of All In and Tom, but immediately throws it away and loses the back end.
Yeah, it's gonna happen when you go up against All In and Tom. Them boys mean business. But we are rooting for Little Mo here today. Fuck Dorsey. We all know he's cheating, but we have all been rooting for Little Mo. Little Mo, we predicted before the race would get a top 5 finish and possibly fastest lap. He started P10. He is in P4 right now on the penultimate lap.
Bill and Titanium do have the better tires. All they have to do is make up more than a second, and they will be within the gap.
I mean, listen, I'm all about Dr. Phil. He has proven himself today. He has shown clean racing. He had a very clean race with, it was Dub Z. Very good battle. Kept it clean. I'm sorry, Dr. Phil, but we're rooting for Little Mo today. You get top 5, perfect. I swear to God. I mean, you can get past Little Mo, I guess, but Titanium. Don't fucking do it. Dub Z
Looks
does
like
put
if
in the
anyone will
fastest
do
lap.
it would be Titanium here, as he does have the better ERS. Bill only sitting at 16%.
Dub Z did get the fastest lap. RF1 Tom and All In are very close behind Squish. Ooh, All In might go around the outside, around a corner that you're not supposed to. Keep it close. He's gonna back out. Looks like he might, probably gonna try and do it.
Oh, Tom
no.
and All In make contact.
blaming all in. Sorry, bud. We don't blame anything on Tom. We just don't. Sorry, it's never his fault. It's never RF1 Tom's fault. Sorry, all in. Oh, there you go. You can't seem to drive straight now. That's tough. All in was up there at the top.
Dangerous rejoin there from all in. As styled them, they were coming flying.
They're in last. They don't care. Doesn't matter for them. Rocket Man might be pulling the move. Oh, dear lord. Looks like he may have forgot to hit the brakes there. Yes, he did. Sorry if Tom
the
gets
final
right
corner.
at him.
Here comes Dorothy Dave out of it, and he will win Hungary.
Fuck you, cheater. Alright, we got Sub for Lime coming around. He's going to be... Oh, dear lord.
Oh,
Rocket Man has fucked up big time. Wow. Supreme, Sub for Lime, Supreme. Where's Lil Mo? Come on, Lil Mo. Come on, Lil Mo. Come on, Lil Mo. Oh, yeah. Looks like he is going to finish fourth. No, they won't.
Barely.
That's my
1.2
boy.
seconds.
Little Mo. Ugh. Fuck yeah. Dr.
Dragon
Phil.
finishes P8.
Dr. Phil with a P5 finish in his inaugural race with us. Solid race.
I think he
Titanium.
has to be driver of the day.
Honestly, it's between him and Little Mo. Little Mo started 10th. Dr. Phil was behind him. So they both had very good races. Dr. Phil with a clean race, no penalties.
Just stays ahead of Dub Z as Rocket Man is right behind him.
Yeah.
Last but not least, here comes Styles Harmony across the line, taking his sweet time to finish 3th.
Hey, he finished. Hell of a job, boys. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy, Little Mo. I called it. Motherfucker. Supreme is what they say the driver of the day is. They're completely wrong. So, we're going to try and get our podium finishers here up in the chat. If any of you have any questions in our group, in our Twitch channel, by all means, send them through. We can ask our top 3 finishers in Dorsey Dave, Sub for Lime, and Supreme. Yes, that was Supreme. I mean, Supreme, he started 12th, finished in the podium. Little Mo started 10th, got 4th. And Dr. Phil started 11th, bumped up to 5th. Those 3 guys had one hell of a race. Good for them. Alrighty, we're going to see if we can get these boys in here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get Sub for Lime.
We don't have Supreme in here.
I don't have Supreme in here. If one of you guys want to invite Supreme.
Yeah, I got him.
Alright, while we're waiting on that, we do have our other 2 podium finishers, Dorsey Dave. There's Supreme.
Make sure you guys include your audio, Jeff and Sub.
Yes,
Got
everyone
it.
make sure you include your audio. We got Dorsey Dave here, Jay Supreme, bunch of numbers, and Sub for Lime has joined us. That is your podium finishers. Dorsey with the win. We'll start with you. I mean, surprise, surprise, you won in a league that you created that you control everything. I mean, was this kind of a surprise to you?
I mean, I couldn't have scripted it better if I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah,
Scripted
could be.
Seagull taking somebody out on the opening lap, so that worked well.
Mm-hmm.
No, in all seriousness, I think I lucked into it with Mick disconnecting. I was
Convenient.
rapid in the first stint on enters, but then he pit for fresh enters and was just flying. I think I lucked into it a bit.
Yes. You were flying along, and then all of a sudden we just saw whole milk up there, right there on your gearbox, and I was like, oh, here he comes, and then he gets past you, and unfortunately he got disconnected. Um, but other than that, it seemed like a very, very good race from you. Not really too many people were close from you. You just kept it nice and clean. But congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, we do have our second place finisher, Sub for Lime, in here. Sub, why don't you tell us a little bit about your race tonight?
I don't know how I'm in second. I'm kind of lost. I don't know where I got here.
We don't know either. We're just confused as you. But hey, we
I
wanted to
think
ask you because
I'll
you're
take
the
the
one that did
assist
it.
from Dave, who I know walked over to Milk's house and cut his internet off.
Facts.
So I ended
Like
up
he
gaining a
said, it wasn't the
position there,
script.
and I think some people just made some poor strategy calls that were in front of me, and I gained positions and just kept it clean until the last corner where I almost died. I hope that was caught on the stream.
It was caught on the stream. We did see that. It
Yeah,
was.
I
It
think the
was a bit
Alpha.
of a shock.
I think Jay Supreme's teammate order 66 and
Yeah,
and
unfortunately,
try to kill me.
All in, and RF1 Tom had a running into on their last lap there, and so it seemed like, I mean, he had a very sketchy re-entry onto the track before that, and then we saw
He
what
almost hit
happened
me.
around that final turn. It was a bit interesting, but yeah, I mean, like we said, it was a very good race. You kept it clean. Just surprised to see up there. Usually we're not used to you being up there. You're just not that good, but hey, we'll take it.
Hey, I have 2 podiums in a row.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't make me come over to talk shit, get hit.
And let's bring it to our third place finisher, Mr.
He ran
Supreme,
away.
bunch of numbers himself. Supreme, what got you? What do you think was the right move for you that brought you up into third? Was it just your skills, or did you have a very good strat?
Nah, I want my skills because I'm trash.
But,
But
respect, bro.
I don't know. I guess I just started getting low. Well, actually, I got lucky because I pitted for another set of interns, and I just started kind of going through the field, and then I pitted early for some mediums, and I don't know. Next thing I know, I was up third.
Yes, you were. It was. I did notice that in the stream that you had pitted for a second set of enters, and you did start to fly up there, and it seemed like you were making the right choices. You were keeping it clean. So congrats to you. Does any of our podium finishers have any final words that they would like to let the world know, our 30 million viewers around the world, that they want to, any special messages?
I don't have anything.
Get your pets
Nope.
spayed and neutered.
Yep.
I need Dave not to cut my Wi-Fi next time, and I need Siegel to hit the right finish line.
Well, like we said, it's not a hawk, it's not a blue jay, it's not a cardinal. That's a motherfucking seagull. All right, gentlemen. Good race. This is the end of the stream. We will see you next Wednesday. Have a good night.